Jordan Peele is quickly becoming a huge name in the horror genre. He nailed it with Get Out, a brilliantly made piece of filmmaking. I mean, it was so effective, it made me afraid of white people. And I'm whiter than Casper the fucking Friendly Ghost. Now his new film, Us, is set to be released real soon, and we're excited about it. But what inspired this twisted looking film? How long did Jordan Peele work on the story? And what sort of things should we expect from this movie? Well, we got the answers for you. Probably, I think. We might have the answers. We have some answers. Maybe some answers. We got some answers. Just get to it. Just get to it. Number 1. Jordan Peele gave the cast 10 horror films to watch so that they would have a shared language when filming. These films include Dead Again, The Shining, The Babadook, It Follows, A Tale of Two Sisters, The Birds, Funny Games, Martyrs, Let the Right One In, the good version, not the shit one, The Sixth Sense, and of course, the complete series of Father Brown. Okay, that last one isn't true. Number 2. The film was inspired by an old Twilight Zone episode titled Mirror Image, in which a woman encounters her doppelganger at a bus depot, and is convinced that it's trying to replace her. Jordan Peele said of the episode, "It's terrifying, beautiful, really elegant storytelling." Funny enough, Jordan Peele is also involved in the reboot of The Twilight Zone. Ooh, it's number 3. The film was announced as the opening night premiere for the 2019 South by Southwest Film Festival. It's number 4. Jordan Peele took roughly a year to develop the script for the film. 6 months conceiving of the idea and working it out in his head, and another 6 months to get the story down on paper, or a computer, or some parchment, or assembled using only Scrabble pieces. I got 5 on it. Oh, copyright strike. The film was made for $20 million, which is a larger budget over Peele's previous film Get Out, which only cost $4.5 million. However, considering that films are now made for the stupid price of $100 to $200 million, this is still a relatively low budget movie. This may also work in the film's favour, as horror tends to be more effective on a lower budget. Number 6. It comes after 5. But before 7, it's number 6. Sexy 6. Speaking of low budgets, the film is being co-produced by Blumhouse. If you haven't heard of them, you've certainly seen their work. They've pretty much been responsible for a lot of horror films in recent years, and are famous for specialising in low budget films. Number 7, baby. Number 7. Much like Get the Fuck Out, These White Folks Are Crazy, Us will likely explore deeper themes in the story. The list of films Peele gave to his cast members all have deeper meanings beyond just scaring the shit out of you. For example, It Follows is a take on STDs and being a teenager dealing with those issues. And The Babadook is about dealing with a fucking annoying kid. Oh, and I guess it's about grief as well. You wanna know a secret? It's number 8. Us will be a unique horror film in that the main characters in the film is a black family rather than a typical suburban white family. Jordan Peele stated, "I can't think of a horror movie of this nature with a family in the center of it that uses a black family. So I knew just by putting an African American family in the lead role, already we would be exploring cinematic uncharted territory." Cinematic uncharted territory. Why does that sound so terrifying? Good heavens, number 9. The effects for the film was handled by Industrial Light and Magic, probably one of the most famous visual effects companies working in Hollywood, responsible for films such as Star Wars, Back to the Future, Jurassic Park, and literally a trillion other films that I'm not even going to dare to list off because I'd rather not spend the rest of my life writing down every single entry in their filmography. I say, old chap, it's number 10. The film hasn't even been released yet as of writing this, but already there are a ton of theories cooked up by the internet, because of course there is. Some of them include that the doppelganger family are actual clones, making Us a science fiction film. But a more intriguing one is that these doppelgangers represent what the family had to repress and conceal in order to fit into an upper class society and be accepted. Well, there you go, 10 facts about Us. We certainly can't wait for this movie, but what about you? And are there any facts that you can tell us about this upcoming film? Is there? Well, bloody tell us then. Hey, if you like this, then why not help us out by liking the video, sharing it, or subscribing? Any and all those things really do help us out a lot. But thanks for watching, guys. I now need to kill my doppelganger.